So this poster you see behind us is kind of a funny poster. It's got Xi Jinping, and he's looking at himself in the mirror, and he's an emperor, and he's holding Taiwan in one hand, and he's doing his usual nonsense. He's holding Tibet and all that. Oh, I think he is. It's kind of hard to make out. Either way, he's got a king, the crown. It's not even offensive, to be honest. It's not like it's not. He's not naked or anything. He's not. You know what I mean?
I mean, he is.
No, he's wearing pants.
Yeah. You mean underwear?
I mean, just remember when you had all that.
No, I'm not saying it's bad.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm saying the point of the art is he's naked. That's the point of the joke.
Yeah,
the
emperor's clothes, but he's not like naked. Remember all those Trump pictures that were going around with his dick hanging out and stuff when all the press was kind of hating on him, and all these advocate groups. It's not like that level.
Right.
It's not like rude and obscene. It's not obscene.
It's not obscene. No.
So it's just kind of a fun. It's poking fun at Xi Jinping. The protesters put this up outside the consulate there, and they put up some signs, which were calling for this, end of the CCP. So these guys that you see here emerged from the consulate with riot gear on, okay, and they took the sign and scampered away with it into the consulate. And even funnier is the consul general, who's the most senior person in the consulate, obviously, is seen over there kicking the signs and ripping one of them down, okay? The guy in the weird-looking hat, there, you can see him kicking the signs. He's like a top diplomat, dude.
He's got quite a top hat on. Very interesting.
Let's try and identify his hat. I think it's a beret that he doesn't know how to wear properly.
It's almost like a cookie, half of a cookie.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what his hat's all about.
He's the muffin man.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's get back to these guys. Now you can see in slow. I slowed it down a bit. You can see the guys there. They're grabbing that poster, okay, and they're running away, scampering away like pack rats. Yeah, they stole the thing. One of the guys, by the way, comes out. Not sure about this, but it looks like he had possibly a little screwdriver or a stun gun or something in his hand. Who knows? Could be a cell phone, but it's probably not. He pulled something out of his pocket because they were obviously prepared for some kind of a scuffle when they came out. Because they opened the gate to come out, to come and steal and destroy the protesters' signs, right? So,
cookie cap.
Is it a cookie cap?
No, it's just what we're calling it.
Okay, it's a cookie cap. I don't know what that is. I really think it's like a beret that he doesn't know how to wear.
Right.
But maybe it's a new style.
So that's the general from the CCP.
The consul general. And this is what he had to say. Okay?
After he beat someone up.
Yeah.
After he pulled someone's hair.
Yeah.
And dragged him.
Yeah, let's listen to him.
Let's hear his defense.
Yeah, what is his defense?
I don't attack anybody. I'm the peacefully.
That's not true, though, is it, Consul General? You pulled the man's hair.
Yeah, the man is because he's abused my country, my leader. I think it's my duty
to pull his hair.
Yeah, I think any diplomats, if faced to such kind of the behavior, we should maintain our dignity of country and our people.
Okay, wait. So they kidnapped okay, let's get this straight. They kidnapped a Hong Kong protester in UK into the consul.
Yeah.
In the consulate.
Yeah.
Beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, they did.
The consul general, the general of the CCP,
the top guy,
pulled his hair.
Yes.
And then went on TV to say, "Yes, I did do that, and it's my duty." Because he was mad that
he said he abused my country and my leader.
Yeah,
so
in the UK.
Apparently, putting up a satirical picture of Xi Jinping is abusing his country and his leader.
Yes.
Isn't that a bit far-fetched?
Yeah.
Maybe if he said, like, oh, he made fun of my leader.
Yeah.
But he didn't abuse him. He didn't go like, oh, Xi Jinping, you want a sweetie? Come into my van.
You know what? I just love that he goes, I didn't abuse him. I am the peacefully. And then says, yes, I did. It's my duty.
Yeah, it's my duty to attack. Anyway, now just the absurdity of this is just crazy, okay? Because the Chinese consulate, or at least somebody connected to the consulate, released the CCTV footage from the consulate.
Yes.
Okay? Let's see what they showed. Now, they released this to prove that the guy wasn't pulled in.
I love that.
Okay, now watch.
I just
You can
love
actually
that.
see, there he is grabbing his hair. Okay, you can see him pulling his hair. There's the consul general in his pie hat or whatever the hell that.
Cookie
What is that hat? It's actually
cookie
really,
cap.
it's bothering me. It's bad
It's
fashion.
just made up. It's a made up hat.
Yeah,
It's a so-called hat.
it's a so-called hat. Okay, anyway, I'll get back to that
maintain
clip again
our
here.
dignity of country and our people.
Okay, so there's the consul
So
general
the
like
Chinese
pulling his
government's
hair.
claiming that they didn't kidnap the protester and pull him in.
Yeah.
They claim that the protester rushed them. Yet
Now-
they're pulling him in.
Can you see the policeman there holding on to the protester, trying to pull him back?
Yes.
Trying to rescue him.
Yes.
Okay, which he successfully, they successfully pull. Look at them trying to pull him
They're
in.
trying to pull him in.
Yeah. Okay. There they are. They're trying to pull him in. They're like, get in here. There, I got your hair.
Get in here, protester.
Yeah, get in. Get over here.
Get
you know.
over here.
They're really
Cookie
trying.
Cat grabbed his hair to pull him in.
Yeah, they're really
other
trying to pull
guys-
him in.
These CCP guys trying to pull him in, and they released this video to claim that he tried to burst into the embassy.
Well, I mean,
the consulate.
even better, the subtitles.
Yeah.
Okay, which I've translated for you here. If you read the subtitles in this video clip that was released, the subtitles say the Hong Kong independence elements were continuously trying to drag staff out of the Chinese consulate to beat them.
Look at the video.
I know.
Look at the video.
Yeah,
What world are we living in?
I know. It's ridiculous.
They're polling. Do you know what pull versus push means? Probably not, because Cookie Cap over here can't even speak English.
No.
How can you be the ambassador? I speak 10 times better Chinese than the ambassador to England does in England.
Well,
for
consul
English.
general.
That's a consul general.
Yeah.
Does that not make sense?
Yeah, English comes from England, so you would
Yeah.
think that you could speak English if you have such a high position in England. But yeah, look, in all fairness, we have to point out that up there, you can see in another circle, one of the guys that was in riot gear
Yes.
got his head kicked 3 or 4 times. He
Yes.
got beat up, not as badly as poor old Bob got beat up
No.
inside the consulate, because this is when they rescued him. He was quite severely beaten inside the grounds, which we're not going to show you because, well, we got demonetized when we showed the footage last time, and you can watch the full thing if you want to. You can look it up. But the audacity of them to try and say that the protesters came to drag the consulate staff out to beat them.
Did they lie to themselves so much that even a video, it's not reading.
No.
They're watching a video of people pulling.
Yes,
They're pulling.
they are. I mean,
Pulling
you
him
can
in.
you can see.
all people.
Okay, this guy with the red jacket over there, he's consulate staff. So they're pulling him in. Okay, because to I don't know,
Whatever, get
save
him out of
him.
the scuffle. Yeah.
He starts pulling.
There's the protester.
Everybody's pulling the protester.
Pulling the protester in.
Let's pull him in. Let's pull him in. We're gonna get him in. Let's do it.
Keep in mind, the consul general later says in the interview, "Yes, it was my duty."
Yeah, to pull his hair.
So here we are.
I just love that the subtitles say the protesters were trying to pull the consul staff out. Does it look like that? Does it look like that to anyone? That
Give me a break.
The one lonely protester over there, who's luckily rescued by the police, is trying to pull the consul staff out.
No.
Well, that's what they said in their video that's been released here. Anyway, they definitely stole the people's signs, and that's why they rushed there to try and stop them from taking their signs into the consulate.
I'm the peacefully, dude.
He is
I'm
the peacefully. Yeah, kind of crazy. Anyway, that brings us to the end of Worldview.
To cap this off, I gotta say, like, when you can show a video clip of the proof of what happened beyond a doubt,
Yeah, beyond
when
a
you're
doubt.
looking at it and then use that to say the opposite, it shows you how far gone China is now.
Yeah.
It's gone. Like, logic and reasoning's gone. You can just lie to people's faces and then expect them to say, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's what they expect.
Absolute nonsense, dude. It's nonsense. Anyway.